What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great, finally frickin' Friday. Whew. It is warm in here. This is an old farmhouse that nobody's in during the daytime, and so there's no heat on, no AC on upstairs. At nighttime, it gets nice and cool. So it's about 85 outside. And it's like, if you were to turn the AC on, you'd be cooling it for nobody that's here. And then by the evening at nighttime, it cools off. So while I'm here working, I'm just going to be in the heat. And I can work in the heat. Not crazy about it. I can work in the heat. I just can't sleep in the heat. But you guys might remember, this was the bathroom that we redid the tile on the floor, put in a new vanity and stuff. There was, behind the medicine cabinet, they had put plaster on the wall in the 50s, and they wrote their names in it. And what I did was I left my card in there. So maybe in the future when somebody renovates this, they'll go to my YouTube channel and they'll look and see there it was. It's a great thing about technology. You learn things, or it's easier to see what happened now than in the past. Oh my goodness gracious. So I'm sitting here thinking, I was listening to Dak Attack. You know, it's funny. He did a tweet this morning and said, man, Mark Holmes has got to be the most hated Dallas Cowboy YouTuber by the trolls, something to that effect, because of the comments that I get in my inbox. And it's like, bro, you just don't know. You don't know. There's channels out there dedicated to just trying to make me look bad. But it ain't gonna stop me. In fact, it makes me work even harder. So he was talking about, boy, he went deep on Sean Sharif and the Dallas Cowboys. And 105.3 The Fan. Now, I will say that first thing this morning, they did put the news out that the police department said that there won't be any charges. They found nothing in there to warrant any charges against Dak Prescott, and that they're ending their investigation. I put a video about that last night. And you know the funny thing is, if you put out a video that says Dak Prescott being investigated, that shit will just about break the internet. It's the truth. You put a video out there that say Dak Prescott is innocent, nobody cares. And I'm wondering, what happened to society? Is that all we do, is we look for bad news now? That's all we want? We want to trash somebody? That's the only thing that's deemed worthy news? That's actually pretty sad and pathetic that that's what everything's come to, but that's what everything's come to. But I have to give a shout out to my buddy Greg. Greg always gives me different insight on things. It makes me look at things from a different perspective. And I think that's what we all need to do. And he was saying that one of the reasons why the Cowboys and Dak Prescott may not have been doing negotiation right now is because they were waiting for this thing to make sure that it blew over. Because you don't want a Deshaun Watson type of a thing. And so entering in negotiations, while there's this legal matter hanging over the head, It's probably not optically the best move. Whether you believe he's innocent or not, you're dealing with court of public opinion. And I don't know that many people, other than people that just flat out hate Dak Prescott, were thinking that there was anything to this allegation. So that's good news on that front. Now, here's the thing. I'm probably just stupid, and people will say, yeah, you are. And that's fine. I don't care about people. I don't really. I'll be honest with you. One thing in my life that I learned, and maybe you guys haven't noticed it, but see, one, it drives my wife crazy. But you either like me the way I am, or just don't like me. That's fine with me. I'm not trying to dress or act the part to be somebody I'm not. So when you see me in a dirty shirt from me busting my ass working, that's me. A guy who gets dirty, busting his ass working. And I will literally do a video and my hair's nappy. If I'm in a sewer pipe, if I'm sitting like I am on a toilet, if there's something I want to talk about, I'm going to talk about it just like that. So, the thing is, it's up to you if you want to associate with that. Because I'm going to be me. Now, what if, this is where you're probably crazy, Mark, because I know the answer is not what I wish it to be, but I can still dream. I can still dream about being a rich man, that one day I'll be a millionaire, that I'll have $1 million. I can dream about things like that. And maybe just one day it'll happen. Because in order for something to happen, you gotta first believe that it can happen, then you gotta bust your ass to have it happen. But what if Cowboys right now, Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, looking at the team and the roster and seeing these young guys that we've added, seeing Overshown out on the field right now, looking pretty good, feeling about Diggs coming back, and start looking and saying, I know everybody thinks that the Eagles are going to be great. Well, at least the Eagles do. And Philly 500, he always thinks that. But what if the Cowboys look and say, San Francisco's going to probably lose one of their receivers. And Brock Purdy, it's about midnight, and maybe the glass slippers fall off. And we're not that far away. And we got that money coming for Michael Gallup. And we go ahead and we get CeeDee Lamb done. We get Dak Prescott done. And all of a sudden we got some cash. And we go a little bit crazier than we usually do. Say we sign and bring back Stephon Gilmore. Let's say we sign Calais Campbell. And we go out there and we get another receiver or another running back. Do you not see that team could actually be really good? That they're really not that far away? from being great, at least in my mind. And maybe Jerry and Stephen Jones will wake up to that. Whew. But then again, I am a dreamer. Oh my goodness. Get this window painted and I can get out of the heat of the upstairs. Go work on the kitchen on the main level where it's not so hot. Whew. I'm getting old, people. Can't do the things like I used to. That's why you got to make sure you make the most of every day. Shout out to my buddy, Dak Attack Man, for keeping it real and going all in on the bullshit. Whew. All right, now. If I can stand up. There we go. All right, good people. I'll see y'all on the road. Peace.